Hey guys, it's me, Cupid again. I have schizophrenia. Today I wanted to kind of tackle back onto um, coping mechanisms for sleeping. So let's get started. What to do if sensations disturb your sleep. Sometimes sensations such as feeling insects crawling, pain, or feeling their limbs change shape disturbs people's sleep. Solutions might include switching the light on so you can see the affected area or massaging the affected area gently. What to do if you get woken up in the night. If you have trouble getting to sleep or get woken up in the night, some people find it helpful to use a repeated phrase, sometimes called a mantra. For example, repeating calm and relaxed over and over again. Other people recite poems or prayers to distract them and allow them to sleep. For some people, having a written note by their bed with calming and reassuring messages to themselves, for example, this experience is transitory and will pass. To read it if they can't sleep or wake in the night. Some people find writing down what they are experiencing useful. Sometimes a worry box might help. Write down your worries and post them in the box to deal with in the morning. Sometimes getting out of bed and doing something calming like drinking and warm milk, listening to the radio, reading something relaxing, or watching television for a while might be more helpful than lying in bed awake. Some people find it helpful to repeat a reassuring phrase. For example, I am aware of this thought. I'm not going to let it upset me or make me anxious and worried. This thought will pass. What to do if you have intrusive thoughts? Everyone experiences intrusive thoughts that come and go all day. However, these feelings can feel particularly intense at night when you're trying to get to sleep. Mindfulness techniques can be very useful in coping with such thoughts. One technique is to visualize the thoughts as clouds passing in the sky. Watch them travel past without reacting to them emotionally, remaining mentally detached. What to do if you have nightmares? Nightmares are normal after trauma. Having nightmares can be the brain's way of attempting to make sense of a horrific situation. The situation is not hopeless. Some people believe you can influence your dreams by planning your behavior in them and changing how you act in them. Use your imagination to have better dreams. Seek help in your dream. Maybe find shelter or ask other dream characters for help. Offer help to those characters in trouble. As you take action in your nightmares, you will be helping yourself gather resources for coping in the waking world. Sometimes you just need to accept that you can't sleep. Becoming anxious and stressed about it will just make it worse. That is actually something that I have been working on. I have issues getting to sleep. Usually once I'm asleep, I'm able to sleep for the most part, depending on certain times when I have things that happen. But for the most part, I'm usually able to sleep. But getting to sleep has always been my biggest issue. I can't seem to get to sleep. I toss, I turn, I try to take things. I do all kinds of different remedies and things like that. Right now I'm taking ashwagandha. It's something that I mentioned in a couple of videos about natural remedies for schizophrenia and natural remedies for anxiety, stress, whatever. It's a really good remedy to use if you guys are having issues with sleeping or anxiety or anything like that. I found it at Costco. Not a bad to, if you guys have a Costco near you, definitely check it out. Otherwise, Amazon is a really great place to get it as well. So I tend to watch TV before bed, and I know that probably takes away from me being able to sleep or get to sleep. But it actually usually helps me to relax if I can watch TV, kind of calm myself down and get myself into that state of mind. Other than that, there are things that I do try to do, and I get really anxious sometimes when I can't sleep, and I'm like just getting upset, and sometimes I have voices and things like that, so that makes it worse. But I have learned that instead of getting stressed out about it, like especially right now, I don't have anything I have to get up early to do because of this lockdown, so it's not necessary for me to feel like I have to get to sleep at a certain time. But normally it would be a hassle because I have to get to sleep. I have to get to sleep to be able to wake up early in the morning, and that I usually have to get to bed 10 hours before I have to get up, because that way it gives me an hour or two to relax and calm down and go to sleep. Takes me, so I read a long time ago that it takes the average person to fall asleep about 7 minutes. Average. Takes me usually a couple hours, depending on if I had something that can help me sleep. There was at one point I was taking a remedy called deep sleep, and that got me to sleep pretty fast, and that was nice, and it gave me a very deep sleep, like the name, and it also, I also would wake up without being drowsy or whatever you call it. I wouldn't feel groggy or anything like that. I would wake up refreshed and feel like I had a full night's sleep, and that was amazing. It didn't work for me this last time that I used it, so I had to try something different. And it sucks because sometimes certain things, they just won't help. They won't help you get to sleep at night because, I don't know, you become immune to them, or maybe it's just not the right timing. I know that for me, I think it also has to do with how I'm feeling at the time and what will work for the time that I'm feeling certain ways. And, I hadn't used deep sleep in a long time. It has been probably a couple years since I used it, and I had a really dark place that I was in between using it while back a couple years ago, compared to when I used it last. So it could have been that I just was in a different place. So I think it's all about how you guys, what works for you, what you can do, how you find things that help you to sleep. I don't know. There's a lot of different things you can mix and match. Sometimes certain things will work, sometimes certain things won't. It just depends. So, I don't know if there's anything that I haven't mentioned in this. There's a lot of other coping mechanisms that I do want to share with you guys eventually. But for now, this was going to be it. As far as the sleep, I don't think I have anything else right now, but I might later. If there is anything that you guys use, please leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys about what kinds of things that you use. Maybe I can use them myself. If there's anything that you guys want me to talk about in future videos, or even in my next video, please let me know. I would love to hear about that. If there's any certain things that happen to you guys at night, like certain types of hallucinations or things like that, let me know. I would love to hear about that too. I have certain things that happen specifically at night as well. Anyways, I'm gonna cut the video short for today. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I hope you guys are staying sane during this time, and hopefully, things are, I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now in the world, and it's pretty crazy. So hopefully you guys are able to stay safe and sane. So have a beautiful day, you guys. Stay wonderful, stay beautiful, stay amazing, stay awesome, stay unique, and stay you. And above all else, you guys, love yourselves. Peace and love.